Our audition date this year is April 5th at 9 a.m. in Seth Pound's auditorium. And the way the audition process works is you show up, you basically sign in, fill out your sheet, and turn in a CD or an iPod if you're a vocalist that has your backing tracks that you're going to sing with. Basically get a number at that point, V1, V2, V3. And then as your number is called, you basically audition for me and everyone who's in attendance on the stage. Other singers will be watching. Your parents are welcome to watch that portion of the audition. So everyone auditions on stage basically like it's a show. It works the same way for instrumentalists. They don't bring a track, obviously, but I have them play a prepared piece. And then I also have them try to sit in with the band on a couple songs, see how well they can gel and pick up, the licks they're playing. If they're auditioning for like a lead instrument, how well they can solo. It can also be kind of nerve-wracking because you realize that these people are technically your competition too. So obviously we're all rooting for each other, but I know it can be scary to think, oh, this person just went and was really great. So I find it helpful to look at any audition as a learning process, not the end of the world. Campus Country has really been a pretty big force in northeastern Mississippi musicians' lives. I constantly either attend gigs in Tupelo or even play gigs with people that are in Campus Country. There's a ton of faculty here that was in Campus Country, and there's really some pretty famous alumni, like Jonathan Singleton's a big name that most people know. He's written a lot of hits. But I think what Campus Country really does is, first of all, you get used to playing and performing in a band. You get used to we're essentially like a touring organization. We have our own sound system, we have our own amps, we have our own truck. So whenever we play off campus, it's a pretty big production, just like you would experience if you were playing on an artist tour, like something based out of Nashville. So it's been exciting for me to work with this group just because this is what I was doing before anyway. Rehearsing with the band, traveling around and playing shows. So it's a very good sort of jump start into what is touring and playing live music all about. Busy group. We rehearse, at least next semester, we'll be rehearsing 4 days a week, Monday through Thursday, from around 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock. We typically play somewhere from 6 to 10 shows per semester, a couple on campus, a couple at high schools, a couple at local fairs and festivals and whatnot. So it is a fairly busy group, but because of that, there are scholarship opportunities, especially for band members. A lot of those guys have close to full tuition scholarships. A lot of the singers have pretty close to full tuition scholarships. Prepared is a big factor. Like I've had a couple students show up and they don't have their lyrics memorized or they forget where their entrances are. So you just need to be really well prepared, because if you make a mistake like that, it really hurts your chances. As far as instrumentalists go, it really helps to know things like all your major and minor chords. Scales are important. And being able to, because we work so quickly in here, being able to pick up a melody or a riff by ear, or if not by ear, at least by sight, having someone play it for you. Pretend like you're going to audition before you actually come here. So whether it's for your parents or your friends or really anybody in your family, get a couple of them together and actually do the audition for them, because believe it or not, you might not think so. That can really help you get over some nerves. You get used to people watching you, and maybe they can even give you some feedback. If you work with a vocal teacher or an instrumental teacher, play your audition for them and get some pointers there. As far as what they should expect on audition day, I have a letter for instrumentalists and vocalists that I'd be happy to email and mail to them. So they can reach me by email most easily, which is crdunn@nemcc.edu.
I came in and I grabbed a guitar and played a Radiohead song, strangely enough. And Chris was playing guitar and had me play some leads over it, to see if I could kind of fill in and go with the flow of things. And I would just definitely say to do the kind of things that they'd like to do for the audition. Like, I didn't necessarily think that Radiohead would be a good choice for a country audition, but it really is about just genuine musicianship, and whatever you can play, come and just kind of do you, frankly, just play everything you need to play, or try it with whatever you need to try it with.
When I auditioned, I actually missed the initial audition due to a baseball game, and I had to come in. I set up an appointment with Mr. Dunn, and I came to his office and played my 2 songs for him. And it went well. I'm the only guy singer, and it would definitely be nice if there were more guys, but to anyone, I would say that being prepared for the audition it's definitely important. When I actually came in for my callbacks, I didn't know I had to do 2 songs, but it just happened that I knew one of the songs that was on the set list, so it worked out okay. Probably the first performance was my favorite, just because it was new and fun, and had all kinds of family come see me, and it was really fun.
So I actually auditioned as a singer. So I came up and you can either use CDs or pianos or guitars or whatever to accompany yourself when you're playing. So I decided to make my life a little easier, I would just play the songs. So I came, I played my 2 songs, walked off, and did a harmony audition, and then ended up getting a callback for playing guitar. Any talent you have, bring it. Whether you sing, play guitar, play piano, anything. I mean, we've had a guy try out with banjo and stand-up bass, so if you can play just about whatever, bring it up. We may can have a place for it.
When I first talked to Mr. Dunn about joining Campus Country, he told me to come in during a practice, and he gave me one of these charts, and he just said, "All right, let's play." So I played with the band a little bit, a couple songs, and it was really fun. And after that, he said he'd let me know. And as soon as that curtain opens and the lights are out and you see everybody in the crowd, you start that first song. That was probably one of the best experiences. Just the whole showtime. It was a blast. Well, the best advice I'd probably give them is just to come in, have a positive attitude, and just have fun with it. I mean, yeah, you're going to be nervous, but I mean, just get to know the people, have fun.
I was super nervous because singing in front of people terrified me at the time. I sang Rose Garden and Strawberry Wine. We had to pick 2 songs, and when we made callbacks, we came to the rehearsal room and we did songs with the band to see how we did playing and singing with the band. If it were me, I would bring a 3rd song on a separate CD because in my case, my CD didn't work, and so I had to get somebody to play a song for me that I hadn't practiced at all. I really enjoyed being in Campus Country. It's helped me to kind of come out of my shell a little bit and actually sing in front of people. Before Campus Country, I was afraid to. So it's a good way to meet people, and it's a lot of fun.
Well, I was kind of a fan of Campus Country. I watched them for years, and there was a poster up at school. I mean, even though we don't have a music program, they still had this poster that told when audition dates and everything were. Me and actually a few more of my friends auditioned together. I'd prepared for a long time because, I really wanted to make it. This was, my one shot of doing something like this around here. And I auditioned lead guitar, acoustic guitar, drums, bass, and vocals all together. And eventually, got a call back for sound. They actually had me come in and run sound for them for 1 semester. Definitely be prepared. A lot of people who audition, they don't really understand the Nashville number system, and that's what we use. So learn how to use it and learn a bunch of songs with it.